You couldn't possibly have missed this. Something very special that happened in the Indian automobile industry over the past few days was a one-off auction for the very first Mahindra Thar. Yes, the objective was to raise money for a noble cause, and Mahindra said whatever the winning bid, they're going to match that amount, and so twice that amount would go to fighting COVID-19. Yes, great gesture and wonderful for us too, because Carandbike was part of this process. We partnered Mahindra and actually brought that auction to life online, and we were pretty surprised or perhaps not surprised by the kind of massive reaction that it got. Lots and lots of people registered. We had more than 5,500 registrations. There were tons of people who actually did place bids. The process lasted a few days, and then finally we had a special winning amount, 1.11 crore rupees, and the winner from New Delhi, Aakash Minda. So it is my pleasure to welcome Aakash onto carandbike. Thank you for joining us, Aakash. And very first question, and the obvious one, why did you join this auction? Why did you bid on the Thar? Was there some sort of an emotional connect for you?
Thank you, Siddharth. I think Thar has an emotional connect with my family. So my grandfather bought his first car, which was a Mahindra Jeep in 1964. And then my father also bought the last of the first generation Thar 700 a few months ago. So It was imperative for me to, and very important for me to, get the Thar, and nothing more better than the Thar #1. But more importantly, the proceeds of this, which will be matched by Mahindra, will go to the right cause, and that's really important for me.
All right, very curious to know. I think it's a very obvious question. What's the color and variant that you're opting for?
No, absolutely. I think we are going to go and select the Mystic Copper. But the reason for selecting this color, I think it stands out, once it's on the road, and with the various angles that you can see the car. I think the color is extremely, vibrant and very different from others. Yeah. The model that we would be going for is the LX variant, petrol and automatic. So why? Because again, we have the first Thar, which is the manual. So I would like to drive the automatic now. And why the petrol? Because I think it's more powerful. So these are the two reasons. But of course, the most important is the soft top convertible, which you would like to get on this car, because you can just in any drive, you just can put it behind. You can enjoy the the entire environment and the natural habitat where the Thar belongs to. So I think that way is it's really it's interesting to get the soft top convertible.
Talk us through the actual sort of emotional highs and lows while that whole bidding process was on, especially towards the end when you saw a lot of people counter bidding. What was going on in your mind?
I think it was a wonderful experience to begin with. My entire family, my mother, my wife, my father, we all sat down together, glued to the screen. It was a great experience, actually. Good family bonding. A lot of views, a lot of thoughts coming along. But in the end, we played it. We planned the auspicious number of 1.11 crore, and we thought that we'll just bid it in the last few seconds of that. So I bid it at 5:59:55 seconds.
Okay, you've clearly established that you and your family love the Thar. So what's your personal favorite feature on the new model?
I think this Thar is, really stylish, sporty, and young. So I think first it's going to attract all the young generation guys like me. And I think one of the most important factor is the automatic factor, and also the soft top convertible. So it gives a lot of flexibility to any, user going anywhere. And being in this car, having such features, I think it matches and probably exceeds much more than any new generation car that offers right now, with the electronics, with the new instrument cluster, with the infotainment system, digitalization that is done in the car. I think that's fabulous, and it's amazing.
Another bit of an obvious question, and something that we're all curious about. Once you get your car, where would you like to take it on its first long drive?
So I have never driven from Delhi to Ladakh. So I would, that would be my first drive. So I would like to drive from New Delhi to Leh Ladakh as soon as I get an opportunity.
Many congratulations once again, Aakash. Thank you for joining us today. Congrats to you and the family. We wish you miles and miles of very safe and happy driving with your very special Mahindra Thar. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Siddharth, for having me on the call, and thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. And I would really like to give a special thanks to Mahindra team and Anand Mahindra ji also for sparing his time and having a chat with me as well. So it means a lot, and I'm really proud that I'm associated with Mahindra team, and looking forward to drive the car and have the experience. Thank you.
All right, really appreciate that, Aakash, and thank you again for your time. Very special auction and a very special winner. The Mahindra Thar clearly has been creating a lot of buzz, and we can see so many of you have so much to ask and say about the car. Remember, our reviews and details about the car are on carandbike.com. Stay safe, always wear your seatbelt.